Hello and welcome to the Pen and Paper Pod. Everybody, I'm just so excited to have everybody back this week, and we're going to continue on. If you're looking at the stream right now, you're probably seeing that we are a couple players short. Don't be worried. We had a little bit of a traffic jam, and two of our other players, Alpha and Liv, are on the way home. They're completely safe, completely fine, and they'll be on in probably about 30 minutes, which is perfect because we're going to begin this show by having a split party anyways. So to start off, hello and welcome to the Pen and Paper Pod. I'm joined with our four players here at the start. Sikes, played by Tanner. How are you, Sikes?
Doing awesome, man. Excited for this dungeon.
Oh, aside for the dungeon. Yeah. And then, of course, we're joined here today with our knight in silver, or shining armor. Silver, played by Chesh. How are you doing?
That's me. I'm doing pretty well.
Little concerned? You can be honest.
No.
Perfect. Like the confidence. Let's do this. And, of course, we're joined here by Sniff, played by Justin. Gunslinging, toting turtle man with a drug addiction. Not addiction. Not specifically not addiction.
I'm doing good. Excited for the dungeon as well.
All right. And also last but not least, especially not tonight, not especially not, but there's no more, I can't keep doing another. Ange, how are you doing, Ange? Playing Savannah. I am so sorry. I love you very much. I fucked that up.
I'm excited about the unicorn. The unicorn was talking in the bonfire. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, we're going to see.
Got some more unicorn happening.
I'm your host, Jack. If you welcome to the Pen and Paper Pod. This is our Revon Gothica campaign. Please, just a couple of quick notes. If you want to head over to the Tuscan Shed Media Network, that's thetuscanshed.com. You can check out all those other podcasts. You can also go on over to YouTube, Twitter, everywhere else, and you can find links in, I believe, our thing below where you can go ahead and join our Discord, where you can get all of that other cool stuff. We actually run a bonfire side player chat in the Discord, which allows people to, of course, see it. Sorry, one moment. And we're going to go ahead and begin with a quick recap. So earlier in the campaign, we're currently in Revon, which is a world, and we are joined here by Outlanders who are unbound by death, which suggests that they will continue to fight and die as long as their sanity holds, which you can see the scores on the bottom of their screens there for each of their individual sanities. Every time they die, they lose 10. So it is a high death, high viciousness campaign, and currently we are in Castle Gothica, the home of the vampire lord Count Ezra, former love interest of Silver, the party cleric. And of course now we find ourselves on the dance floor. Go ahead and move your guys' image stuff so you can see. On our previous episode, our party arrived at Castle Gothica. Having quickly separated up, you were forced to play nice with the other denizens of the castle. As any place upon the red floors, no violence is allowed, and any place on the blue floors, violence is absolutely a go. You discovered that blood was being pumped through the walls and floors of Castle Gothica from something called the Necrocore, a core of blood that lies within the castle and seems to be seeped through the floor.
Sorry, you'll have to repeat that for me because Zoom froze entirely.
No worries. So it's just a recap. Necrocore, blood running through the walls of the castle, and after the party separated out, they managed to kill some very, very mean flesh curtains, and then proceeded to an endless staircase, which they managed to break and get downstairs into a jail cell with a unicorn in it, an undead unicorn. But separated from the rest of the party was, of course, our lovely friend Silver, who comes onto the main ballroom where a tango begins to play. And descending from the stairs, you see your other ex-lover, or not ex, I suppose, actually, you define it for me. But your other friends with benefits, I don't want to go anywhere. I don't know why I'm awkward around this. Your other ex-lover, Lottie, descending the stairs in a red dress. Her eyes are crimson as she comes down, and she's singing a soft ballad as she descends the stairs, and you see that there's a screen blocking the musicians from view as she descends onto the floor, and she walks towards you, and again you're standing on the floor with Alora, and she's standing next to you, and she passes Alora by, giving her a little bit of side eye, and then extends a hand out to you. Hello, my little moonlight. Fancy seeing you here?
Yeah, as she's descending, we're just gonna do a quick checkaroonie.
Yep.
And we're gonna use Eyes of the Grave, which should tell me if she's undead or not.
She is undead.
Solid. Yeah, so I think with that, I think Silver will straighten, like, the cloth that's on his, armor in front, and then, he will take Lottie's hand to dance.
Ooh.
And here, he is insistent on leading.
Okay. A couple of things. We're going to have a couple of checks here. First off, I'm open to interpretation of what it leading is, but I think this may be either an athletics or acrobatics check or I guess I could, frankly, like, I could, a performance check is arguable too. Like, dancing is, I think performance, actually, most likely, since you are kind of engaged with her. But if you want to try to overpower her, it depends on how you want to handle it.
So hear me out. We have done this a lot.
Right.
So I would like to use my perception to sort of like know what the next moves are going to be.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check. Oof.
Yikes. Yeah, we'll do the knowledge from a past life, which adds a d6. A 15. That's acceptable.
It is, and you'll be able to push in and kind of move in as she kind of extends a hand. You kind of grab her hand, and you know that she's going to go for the swing, and you push back, and you're able to swing her into your arms. And you're bulkier than her, like you have a much broader shoulders than her, so you're able to kind of pull her around. Although she's kind of allowing it because as you touch her, she's entirely cold.
Yeah.
And what once felt like, I don't want to say supple flesh, but, supple flesh now feels like solid stone.
Yeah. So as we begin to dance on the dance floor, sort of engrossed, within, like, their very personal space, Jesus. No. Silver is going to start speaking. And he's going to say, my previous dance partner told me that nobody pays attention to you while dancing. So, I'm going to speak, Lottie, and I kindly request you not interrupt me.
Oh. This is interesting. Usually I lead, usually I speak more. Way to break the norm.
In these past few weeks that I've seen you, I've been thinking about what to say. Maybe what Ezra was planning, or how your offer to run away to the countryside has echoed in my mind, and how, even now, my heart thuds heavily in my chest. But now it doesn't seem to matter. How I wore a mask, and it seems that even behind it, people know who I am. how this whole world seems to be on a track of self-destruction, and though my companions and I are trying to fight against it, it doesn't seem to matter. I imagine it was Ezra himself that turned you into a vampire in his attempt to break me, as he so put it. He intends for me to drink from the necrocore by the end of tonight, and perhaps succumb to heartbreak. And that might be true if I were a normal, mortal man. And Ezra even finds it amusing that I dressed as a knight in shining armor. But if there's anything about me that's been true since day one, I've always been a romantic. It's been a core element of who I am, and I have hope, and I believe in hope with every fiber of my being. And though I have a question for you, saved for only if I can save us both and get us both out back to Faerun, I will leave you with another question. Do you have hope? And I would like to put in her hands another carved and painted rose, and then leave the ballroom.
Okay. So a couple things are going to happen. She's going to not release your hand. She's going to pull the rose into her fingers and flip it through, and she's going to make a strength check to keep you with her. If you want to pull away forcefully, but she physically is much stronger than you now. So if you want to pull away, you can make kind of an athletics, or essentially a grapple check to try to disengage. So I guess actually dex or grapple, but it depends on how you feel about it. It may be a little bit, it may be difficult, or you may have to burst from her depending on how good you do. Do you want to try to stealth this, or what do you want to do?
I don't know. Acrobatics seems a bit too,
Yeah, you're not doing
nimble
acrobatics.
for what I want to do.
Yeah.
But, I don't
Well,
want
it's not a
to
check.
shove her away.
I would say, yeah, exactly. So my thought process is we're going to do essentially it's a grapple. So we'll do a contested grapple check. So dex or strength, you may pick. And then afterwards, I'll let you do a performance check to hide it. So you'll either get away or not, and then you will find out if you manage to pull it off.
I see.
So double check on this one.
I don't know. It's the same. So the same for me. So we will try to slip out. So I'm gonna say dex for myself. Now, is this a dex check or a dex save?
It's a contested, so it's check.
Okay. Okey dokey. That's a 12.
That will not.
We'll go ahead and use another knowledge from a past life, which is another d6. That's a 16.
All right, you're able to. I think you're able to break away from her. So go ahead and give me a performance check. I would argue any of the charisma takes. So deception or performance, I'd accept. Performance is probably the best.
For what?
You are slipping away from her, but she's resisting, obviously. The idea is that you need to play it off like it was not, like you're not shoving or fighting with her, to not draw the room's attention or the interest of the blood on the floor.
Okay. Well, we know it's picky now.
You got this, Silver.
And you said you wanted what?
A performance check.
Okay. We will use our final knowledge from a past life.
Damn. Yep.
And that's a 15.
15. All right, that's good. You are pulling a 15, a 12, 16, and a that. So you're able to, without her talking, she kind of goes to grab, and you kind of do like a little bob turn slip, and you're out of the way. And as you do so, it looks like she is about to follow you, and Alora grabs your hand and begins to dance with you away towards the door. Excuse me for cutting in.
Much appreciated.
Where are you heading? You want to dance to that door?
Please.
Yep.
My friends, I believe, need my assistance.
Okay. Which door? Veranda? Library? Or where you came?
The pool hall.
Pool hall it is. And she dances with you. And you head towards the door, and she's kind of covering for you a little bit. She gives a little giggle over her hand as she follows you out the room. And as you leave the room, you see directly behind you, standing there in the middle of the room, you see Lottie holding the ruse is going to begin to softly sing, entrancing the room.
Okay.
Yeah, as she does so, I think you get out of there. You don't need to make a save. You're good. You got out of there. She's just holding on to the wooden carved rose, though. You guys are out in the pool hall. Paxley Knott standing right there, and you are between Alora and Paxley Knott.
You have my thanks.
Oh, it's getting a little stuffy in there anyways. Like I said, if you guys could talk to me later about, who's got what, I'd much appreciate it.
I will bring it up to them.
Thank you. Well, I'll see you later. I have to go meet some other people. Or do you need help finding someone?
I don't know what path my companions took.
Well,
And who better to know of secret passageways than you?
Did they talk to you on the phone at any point, Silver? Did they give you information?
I don't think they told me which way to go.
Yeah.
I don't think they were like, hey, go through the bathroom.
Yeah, I don't think they did either. Alora...
We did leave crumbs and arrows, but not until after you go through the bathroom. So.
Alora's gonna be like, can you show me the last place they were?
I believe I can do that.
Paxley is just gonna kind of look at you. He's just shooting pool now. He's thinking hard about Sikes. He's just up there thinking hard about Sikes, having life thoughts, that kind of thing. I didn't hear you, Sikes. Sorry.
I said he was a loser.
Love it. Okay. As you, she's gonna take you into the next room, and she is going to make an investigation check. You may assist her if you'd like, or you can make your own.
Yeah, absolutely.
Assist her?
I'll assist
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
100%.
Okay, she crits, so she immediately finds the bathroom passage, passes through into the thing, and finds the second passage, and brings you into a hallway full of... as you approach the hallway, can I tell you something? I made art in the Discord, and I'm not putting it on Twitch. I think I made some pretty incredible art for the flesh curtains, and
terrifying art.
Oh, it is good. I have no doubt that I have completely passed Like, what? Like, this is not what Midjourney intended when they set out to make the AI art. Anyways, yeah, it's genuine. The AI element of the flesh curtains, like, makes it even more horrifying, because limbs are just, like, not where they're supposed to be. Anyways, I'm not showing that, because I have a sneaking suspicion it'll get us kicked off Twitch. Yeah,
They're
but
also
anyways,
dead, so not important.
not
anymore.
important to mention them, right? I know, I'm just going on. Yeah, you're able to proceed down the hallway, and you see, yeah, as you approach, you see double doors.
Okay. So question. Did
Yeah.
I see Raven while I was in the
So
ballroom?
I would establish that, and I'm just gonna throw. Let me just take this out of the way so you guys can see where you are. So, like I said, ballroom, pool hall, dining hall, hallway with the flesh curtains. Yeah, Raven was here. This is a veranda. You danced here. These are open doors. I would assume, especially if you had a perception 16 inside the ballroom, that you did see Raven.
Okay.
You can probably get back to talk to her if you'd want. What do you want to do, Silver? Or you can try to go hunt down your friends.
No, I'm gonna go track down my friends first. That's more important for right now. But I'm going to turn to Alora. I'm going to ask. There was a young woman on the veranda. She was with us on the Perdidio when the hag came.
Prodidio, that's Latin for betrayal?
Surprise.
Did you get betrayed on the betrayal?
Imagine the irony.
I can literally see it in my mind's eye. I gotta... Sorry. I'm a rogue. I know the word for betrayal in like a lot of different languages. You know, I don't know what to tell you.
Indeed. Could you find out if she is friend or foe?
Raven, girl on the veranda. Okay, well, I'm going back to the safe areas anyways. Hopefully...
Try not
by the
to
way,
get charmed by the vampire.
I was about to say, watch out. I did poison somebody in the safe areas earlier, so definitely, you know, the violence is what is noticed. So just watch out, okay?
Good to note. Thank you.
Yeah. Just keep it, like, just try to stealth, like a needle or something in the dark, maybe even a dagger in the dark. If you can just stealth it and the floor doesn't notice, you're good to go. But obviously if you spell blood, it's probably going to notice any blood spilled very easily. So just watch out. Are you sure you can figure the rest of this out? Like, you know, you look like a capable person, but, like, you know, traps don't seem like your forte.
They gave me breadcrumbs.
Like literal breadcrumbs?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Cool. All right. I will go check out the other nice lady, but you'll owe me a drink in Farrington one of these days, okay?
Deal.
Just another note, just so you know, earlier in the night, he turned her there on the stage. So, he bit her there, and she turned. I don't think she's drank blood yet.
I don't know how vampirism works here.
It's different. You would really need to talk to somebody like Arkham, but I think
He's in the Moonstone.
he's gotta be. The Moonstone's above. I don't know how to get into it.
No,
There's-
he is in the Moonstone.
Oh, you know he's in the
Contacted
Moonstone.
him
Oh,
with
okay, he's in the
magic,
Moonstone.
yes.
Yeah, Moonstone's above. Just so you know, my intelligence suggests that there's no exterior entrance into the Moonstone. It's just a
So
runk.
portal.
It's gotta be. And it's gotta be here. Like, where else would he put it? I mean, I guess you could put it anywhere, I suppose. No offense, Silver. She pats your shoulder. Ezra doesn't really seem that kind of a smartest guy. He seems really obsessed, so I'm going to leave you to that, because standing next to you tonight is kind of dangerous, and I'll go talk to Raven. Sound good?
Sounds pleasant.
Cool. She walks around, and she's going to lean up and look out one of, like, the windows, and she's going to try to start trying to jiggle the latch. She's going to pop the clip and open the window. She's going to wave at you. And then she's going to shift, and she goes out the window.
Shift how?
Make a perception check.
No, that's an 8.
Yeah, you don't know. She's stealthy, you know? She's like, she goes almost incandescent. Like, it's like her clothes also, like, sort of assist in her stealth, and she just heads out the window. But you don't really get a good look at her as she does this. But,
oh, see, no, I took shift as, like, shifter.
I mean, if she did shift, you didn't see it. How about that? You know, either way, you really
Fair enough.
didn't see what happened. All you see is her go.
But
You
that's how I took that.
She Batman's out the window. How about that? Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, cool. So if you open up the stairs, it's pretty self-explanatory. There are arrows up and down. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna look around, and I'm gonna, like, kind of kneel on the floor. And, like, how steep are the stairs? Are they, like, large stairs, or are they, like, kind of, like, tiny, where momentum can, like, carry you with every step?
Oh my god. I brain farted. Just give me 2 seconds here. Wrap my head around that one more time, please.
So, like, are they steep steps, or are they, like, lots of small steps? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'd say small steps. Like,
Okay.
one of the things is, if you've ever been inside the turret of a castle, like, those stairs are awful, right? Because...
Yeah. They're teeny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And
That actually
towards-
works out.
Yeah.
That works out for my next question. So, given that the stairs are tiny, if Savannah and Liv threw down breadcrumbs, the momentum would carry those breadcrumbs, therefore giving me the direction that they took.
Correct.
So, like, kneeling down, I'm going to try and determine that with a survival check.
I'm going to give you this right here. You can figure this out without all that work, Frank. Like, they left breadcrumbs. Like, it's clearly, like, going down, you know? Like, they went down.
Mhm. Okay. I'll go just down the steps then.
Yeah. Sorry, it's not... I don't know what to tell you. It's not that complicated. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you're able to come...
I was just trying to show off that I too have survival as a proficiency.
No, you did, and I just didn't make you roll. I will make you roll a survival before the end of this dungeon, I swear to God. Yeah, you make it to the bottom of the stairs.
No, because then Max will be here.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Yeah, you make it to the bottom of the stairs, and you have doors here, and I do not believe the party marked which door they went through.
I don't believe we shut them behind us either.
That's a good point. Did you leave? Wait, you did shut this door, actually, because you did specifically shut the door with the kobolds on the far side.
Okay.
That
And
challenged you.
That's true.
This unicorn's also talking to us right now, right? So can that?
That's
and
correct.
So we're not hear it.
You know, let's just make this easy. Yeah, Silver, you see through an open door, and you see Sikes and everybody in the hallway. All right, Max and Karina are now here. We're going to go ahead and get them on the chat. So we're going to take a quick early break here. So just bear with us just a moment. It's going to be only 10 minutes, so the time is now 9:05. We will be back at 9:15. Thank you so much for bearing with us. We will be back in just a moment and continue on into the depths of Castle Gothica. From everyone here at the Pen and Paper Pod, thank you very much. We'll be back in just a second. Hello and welcome back to the Pen and Paper Pod. I'm joined here again. Liv, played by Karina, and Alpha, played by Max, have made their way back onto the podcast just in time for Silver to escape the ballroom, and the party is now regrouped again in front of. I guess you now know it is an undead unicorn. So like it is definitely an undead unicorn there at the end. Guys, what do you want to do? There are 2 children inside these jail cells. There's 4 jail cells in total, and you have 1 door on the end, and the door open back the other way. We established it is now open, and you know that there are kobolds on the far side of this door here. What do you guys want to do?
Is it bars all the way around for these cells? Like, are these kids, like, is it bars here and bars here and bars
No, you can
here?
see on the map, actually. Let me move the kid back. You can see at the bar there's like a gate bar, and the rest of the cell is a stone wall.
Oh, well, I'm gonna say to the kid, thank God you can't see what this unicorn's doing, because this guy is fucking crazy. I think we should move away.
Yeah, Alpha's right at the bars. Alpha, what are you doing? Oh, no. You're right. You're coming into it. Hold on. Sorry. Alpha, what are you doing?
Alpha is going to just kind of follow Sikes' lead.
Okay, sorry. You're coming into this situation, Max. I apologize. What are people doing? You have the unicorn that stepped forward to the bars. Let me go ahead and say what the unicorn said earlier. My bad. The unicorn steps to the edge of the bars. It's all right. He steps up and he says, "Step forward." Sorry, let's get a voice for this unicorn.
Step forward and be judged. Only those of the darkest perversion may know my secrets and what lays in store for you in this unholy place.
Liv is just gonna turn and walk away. That does not seem like anything she wants to mess with.
Oh gosh.
No.
Well, there's that.
Do we see Silver come in the door?
Which door?
The door that we came from. Silver came in.
Yeah, you see
this
Silver come
moment.
back
Silver's in
down.
with us.
Yeah, 100%.
I would probably ask him, can we let out these children? Because we didn't want to mess with the other ceremony children.
Do we have a safe place for them?
The church that we came in just outside. We know that they can't get in that, right? Did we harbor them there?
We do know that Ezra cannot get in. I'm worried about his lackeys. But being there is
That's
better than being in a cell.
Alright, I'm gonna try and get him out. I'm gonna try and pick the locks.
Yeah.
If they're
I'm
locked,
gonna try and help.
Just open.
Yeah.
We're sure they're not undead children?
Go ahead and describe, Savannah, you're obviously using a lockpicking kit. Go into detail and go ahead. Actually, give us the roll, and then we'll go into detail with advantage from Silver. But Silver, also get ready to prepare to tell me how you're helping.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Oh,
I'm
wow.
gonna crouch down, peer into the lock, pull out my little... Do it like as quick as possible. Like, choo-choo-choo-choo-choo.
Yeah, Silver comes over. How do you help Silver? She's like, you see her, like, Savannah's, like, clicking along. She's got 2 or 3 tools. She's got, like, the tension hammer. I'm gonna make somebody... My dream, and this is so stupid, my dream is to make somebody pick an actual lock at a D&D table. But, like, anyways. Yeah. So, what are you doing, Silver? How are you helping?
Right. So what I'm gonna do before she can like begin picking the lock is I'm going to like quickly cast the cantrip light on her like lockpick so she can see into the lock and all of the like little grooves.
Wow, that was extremely helpful. I'm gonna need you to do that every time.
Yeah, like you
That's
flashlight and she
magical.
can get into the grooves. Yeah, no, it's super helpful. Like somebody, like 100%, somebody stands behind your shoulder. Katie does this all the time. Time for me all the time. I'm trying to fix something. She holds a iPhone flashlight over my shoulder. It's super helpful. That was, I have to admit, I was ready for some bullshit, Silver. Well done. That was not bullshit. That was well done.
Like just cantrip. Her like lockpick emanates light, so like
Yeah.
I don't even have to like hold a light. She just
Yeah,
does it.
yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. You put it on the tip, and she's
Beautiful.
able to put the tip of the light back in there, and it shoots back through, so it just doesn't blind her. It's perfect. Now, yeah, you guys pop it open, no problem. And there's a child that's just like huddled in the covers of the bed.
And someone asked if we're sure it's not an undead child. Did you ask that out loud? Should we check?
How would you like to check? That's the question.
I got it. If we can verbalize that, Silver's got it. It's fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So we're doing Eyes of the Grave again. I can know if all of these children are undead. I can just look at the unicorn and be like, yeah, I don't need to use magic on that.
Right, but you know that
But
you
the
know
children.
if the children are undead.
Yeah.
Within 60 feet. So it just tells you where the undead are within 60 feet.
Mhm.
Okay.
Precisely.
Let's just go out on here because I'm actually curious with that active, and we should have checked upstairs, but I did want to check just 60 feet. Wow. Okay. Yes, and the castle's like 100 feet wide, so just to give you like a sense, you think there is a incredibly powerful undead behind the wall of the jail cell, through the stone wall on the far side, but neither child is undead.
So I wouldn't be able to see it if it's behind total cover.
Oh, yeah, it's right there. My bad. Yeah, no, line of sight, unicorn's undead, the two children are not. You're good.
Solid. Yeah, I'm gonna look at Savannah. They're fine. We can unlock them both, and
Yeah.
I know the way, so I can take them to the church if any of you don't want to leave.
I can
The
go
child.
with you as backup.
Okay, let's.
If the children
let's-
will come with us.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go down the list here too. You've unlocked the first cell. You need to unlock the second cell, and the child is
Okay.
literally like huddled. Like it's like a 9-year-old child. Like they're huddled in blankets, right? And they are at that level of like just disassociating from the world. Obviously, these are the two children down here in the jail cell that weren't chill with the whole sacrificing their lives thing. So like, so they just locked them up down here for later, and not to be seen by the guests. So these children do not want to die, as opposed to the ones in the upstairs area.
So should I roll again to unlock the other child?
Yeah, you'll need to do it, and if Silver will help you, then you can take advantage again.
Yeah, same as before.
As you approach this child, and the other, you open the jail cell and leave, and the other child is just like wrapped up in the bed and is open there. You approach the jail cell and you realize this child is right up against the bars.
We're gonna get you out. Don't you worry.
Hello.
No,
I
try
would
and do
really-
it just as quick as possible.
Like to not die. That would be swell.
And we're going to try to
We
prevent you
agree.
from dying.
That would
That's
be
why we're-
fantastic. Is there anything I can do to
That's-
help?
You must be quiet and you must follow Silver wherever he goes until he tells you to stay.
Understood.
Do you know the other child? They seem to not.
Passingly well. If I'm not mistaken, he is... Let me just... Give me 2 seconds. passingly well. If I'm not mistaken, he is the son of the Lord of Timberdrop. And, yes, they're nobles that are inside the domain of Count Ezra. And, they specialize in chopping down trees and sending it downriver for building a necropolia.
Fabulous information.
I am full
you-
of good information.
Wonderful. Do you know the information that would get him moving?
Ooh, that's a good question. He kind of broke down. I politely objected to being murdered from my family, so he more so just blubberingly made a mess and kind of beat himself a little bit, and it was kind of embarrassing for him, I understand. You know, it's like no one's ever attempted to murder him before.
Fabulous. Silver's gonna look to Savannah.
You
I
popped
would
the
go
lock
speak
open,
to
by the
other
way.
Child. I would go speak to the other child, and if I have to, I will carry them.
Wonderful.
As
Would
he
you like me
does,
to come to his backup?
the boy comes out of the cell and keeps following Silver as you told him to.
Perfect. Good boy.
I am a good boy. Except I didn't want to die. I don't know that makes me a bad boy. Should I embrace the bad boy lifestyle now that I didn't want to be murdered by my family? These are the questions.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out a little piece of a piece of the loaf of bread and hand it to him like it's a treat. Like, good boy.
He
have to think
takes
about
the
it,
bread.
probably
He looks at it and then pockets it for later. Rations are important. And he goes.
Smart boy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna, I'm not gonna try to, step quietly. I'm gonna, try to have, audible
clod.
steps.
Yeah.
So, I'm not scaring the kid in the bed.
Yeah. I mean, it's a child in a bed. They've pulled up the covers around themselves. It's there. He's shaking.
Perhaps he could use some guidance. I'll just kind of nudge that out there.
Well, let's see what happens first. And I think though, I am gonna cast guidance on myself, just in case there's a check to occur.
There will be.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at this kid, and I'm going to calmly, and very softly ask, what is your favorite animal?
Sorry. What?
What is your favorite animal? I carve wooden toys for children just like you. I may
The
have
ones
one.
with the... I don't want any toys. I just don't want to die. Please don't kill me. You can give me... I don't want any of the toys you were going to give me. Just don't let me... Please.
I'm not here to kill you. That's the last thing I would ever want to do.
He stops, and he you see a little that very concentric kid way where you there's a pile of blankets and you just see a little eye looking out of the center of the blankets at you.
Is that kid specific? I do that all the time. What do you mean?
It's not specifically kid specific, but it's cuter when children do it. I'm not judging you, Chesh. I'm sure it's adorable when you do it too. I'm so sorry.
But yeah, my friends and I helped this one escape, and I'm here to take you to a safe place. One where Count Ezra can't get in.
Hello. They don't want to kill us, it appears. My fellow The other one steps into the cell, and the eye disappears from the center of the blankets. I'm here to help. Oh, was I not supposed to talk? Sorry, I'm gonna clip that eye. That's perfect right there. We're gonna clip that side eye at the child. I love that. I'm gonna make that into a TikTok. That's gonna be amazing. Anyways.
So I'm gonna look at the shivering child. And I think anywhere is better than here.
He begins to come out of the pile of clothes, or sorry, the pile of covers. He pushes it off himself, and he comes out, and he's just, he's a 9-year-old child. That's a complete and total mess. The correct thing that a child should be, as opposed to Mr. Oliver Twist over there.
Sure.
Make me a persuasion check, real quick.
Yeah.
And I think I feel like you did a pretty good job, but I'm not going to give you advantage because of Oliver Twist.
That's fair.
Easy. He comes out.
That's a 19, and with my default.
Yeah.
I just
you got
critted.
it. Yeah, 100%. He latches. It's even worse than that. He latches onto you. You now have a child backpack.
This is fine.
Yep. You stand up. He's a 9-year-old. He weighs maybe 60 pounds. It's not that big a deal. He's not encumbering your character. Oh, does he actually? Does 60 pound encumber your character?
No, I don't have a negative modifier.
Yeah, so he's a small creature, so he's fine. Yeah, you're able to carry him anywhere, and he's latched onto you if you want. You can give him to anyone else, and yeah. You take both childs. You guys come out of the cells, and Alpha's at the far end, still looking at the unicorn. What are you doing, Alpha?
I think I'm gonna walk away from the unicorn. It's a little unsettling.
The unicorn's unsettling? Come on, guys. Who doesn't want to love this face? That's a beautiful face. Look at that face. That's a cute
I'm okay
face.
where he is.
He has needles for teeth, Why not? That's just chill as fuck, right?
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you guys do?
He's already locked up. I say we leave him.
Yeah, let's leave him.
Oi. All right, what did I give him a voice? Yeah, I did. Hold on.
I can tell you the secrets of Gothica, but I will only reveal them to the darkest heart among you.
Y'all are chill. Peace. Bye, evil unicorn. Cool. Yeah, just great.
Pass.
Not making a deal. You know what? You can't get trapped into an evil bargain if you don't bargain. I respect it. All right. So what's the plan? You guys are gonna head back upstairs?
Silver will, at the very minimum.
Are people following him?
Yeah, let's try to escort these kids out, I guess. That seems like a
Yeah,
good thing
maybe
to do.
we should go with bodyguards.
Are there any windows in the tavern or in the tower with the stairs or downstairs?
You know that there's no windows. The tower is sealed entirely. You know there are windows in the blue hallway though.
Does it feel? Oh,
Now
in the
one
one
of
with the
them's open.
skins?
Allura opened a window in the large hallway.
Yeah,
when
the
she,
meat curtain hallway.
Oh, that's what she went out of. Okay, got it.
So I propose we leave through there, and then if we can, get back in through the same way. If it.
Oh, I like it.
Should
I
someone?
have rope in my pack.
I guess we can come in the front door if it happens to get closed.
Yeah, 100%.
I like that plan.
Okay.
How far
right.
is the ground?
You guys are able to head up the stairs consistently, and you guys make it to the second floor. Sorry, what did you ask, Savannah?
How far is the ground from the window that Allura opened?
You'll have to get up there and look down on it. I apologize.
Okay.
One moment. So sorry, guys. Sorry. I do apologize to all of you. This is a possibility I was prepared for.
It's okay, Jack. There's nothing to prepare. We'll just pop out. We'll pop right back in. Everything will be fine. No need for for notes and dice and complicating it.
Exactly. It's the perfect amount of rope that we have to the ground. That's
Yeah.
what we were hoping for.
It's beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's not that far. You're able to literally step out the window. That is not the issue.
Okay. Oh no.
I know.
That is not the issue. You know, it's all good.
Does it look like a graveyard out there? Like, what's on the side yard?
No, actually, as you step out at the window, you see that there are penguins, just sort of tall imperator penguins that are all entirely white in color. They're like albino penguins that are just staring off into the dark. And as you approach the window from the meat curtain hallway, you see that all these penguins are just, you know, they're just out there chilling.
Do we
We
see
can
like?
try and stealth.
Yeah.
They're just, you know, they're penguining. What does a penguin do that does this, right, guys? Penguin.
Are they like
Penguin,
breathing penguins or like decoration penguins?
No, they're breathing, living,
Or like
breathing
undead
penguins.
penguins?
No, they're penguins.
Wait.
They
Are they undead?
are.
Can Silver see them?
That's a great question, actually.
Are they vampire penguins? Is that a thing? That'd be pretty dope. I mean, no, they're
I
not
think they're
vampires.
vampire
Never.
Oh god.
Why else
Ezra.
would they be white?
Drink all- blood.
They are
That's
not.
sensation.
They are not undead. You guys just know that off the top of the head. Sorry, I should
Okay.
have made her use Eyes of the Grave one more time, but no, they are not. They are not undead penguins.
Solid. Make a break for it?
Yeah,
Go quick
I
or go
guess.
stealthy? What do you think?
Can we do a quick like nature check to see like what they're up to? Are they
Yeah,
scheming?
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
It's a good idea.
They're all standing in a huddle,
You
looking at
are-
us, looking back.
They're just smiling and leaving.
Yeah.
16.
Pointing their little things.
It's difficult. It's difficult for penguins to smile, is what I would say. Hold on, just one moment, guys. I apologize that I'm making you guys question so many things here. It's not that something is wrong. It is that I was not prepared for you guys to leave the area. I do apologize. It's on me. Oh, no. One moment.
Maybe we can gather some of the leftover dead meat curtain junk and toss it out the window and see if they eat human.
Oh. A distraction of sorts?
Yeah, it's like
food.
feeding the guard dog a steak. Like, go over here.
I like that plan.
And if they don't care, maybe they don't care. That's even better.
It's just penguins this thing.
There's no way they're just penguins.
Yeah, just friendly penguins sitting outside of
You're right.
an evil castle.
Sorry for you bringing it
I
up.
mean, I could be wrong.
Alrighty. Yeah, everything looks normal. Normal, sweet, cute little penguins. That took me a minute to find something. You have nothing to fear, normal penguins.
So, Liv had a wonderful idea that I think we're gonna implement. Is we're gonna drag the meat curtain bodies and toss them out the window in case they're hungry penguins.
Yeah, actually, you throw the meat curtains out of the penguins. Yeah, the penguins begin to swarm the meat curtains immediately. And their little beaks are like sharp little daggers as they poke holes. It's like, have you ever seen like one of those drink things that descends and pops as it goes back up? But they're doing this very fast. It's like a jackhammer with their little sharp beaks. And they're poking holes between the meat curtains.
How fast does it appear that they're going through the meat curtains? Is it a good distraction? Can we slip by, maybe?
Yeah, you're able to maybe slip by. You may want to
Should
grab
we
some
try,
more of the
guys?
meat curtains. You think that you're worried that there may be more
Oh, yeah.
swarms beyond your eyesight because your light doesn't travel very far around the sides. But if you grab more meat curtains, you could probably take them with you.
Definitely. Armfuls.
Yeah. As you guys get outside, you guys see that these are what appears to be carnivorous penguins, and you see that there are swarms. And as you guys
Just
move
regular
along,
carnivorous.
yeah,
Every day, run of the mill.
you guys gotta read Mountains of Madness more. This is my favorite. This is a trope even. No, as you approach it, you see that you're able to, as more swarms kind of come around, you're able to keep throwing out the meat curtains. And if you have a set of at least 3, which I know you at least have, you're able to throw out 3 sets of meat curtains and attract the penguins. And make it around the side to the church below. You come to around the side, and you see that there's a river. You can try to go around the side of the castle, but you may encounter, if you go to the bridge, you may encounter the head butler. Sorry.
Do you still have your broom, Sikes?
Always.
Do you want to just boop the children into the church across the river?
Yeah, I can definitely use a little ferry ride.
Yeah, the children hop on your broom, and you're able to pull them across. You're literally able to go through a hole in the roof of the church and drop them off.
I'm gonna, on the way over, I'm gonna be like, oh, well, whoops, and like I'll try to pretend to drop them, but then I won't really.
Liv will laugh.
The one kid is going to cry horrifically, and you feel
Nice.
kind of bad. And the other child is going to be like, "I don't particularly appreciate that. That was a jest, most unworthy of you, sir."
Oh, nice. And I drop them off. I'd laugh.
You just leave them.
Yeah, leave them in the church. No,
Cool.
They are in safety.
They have at least 1 day's rations of bread we gave them, so.
It's true.
This is true.
And there's water in there. They can drink the whole water.
Don't drink all of it.
Oh god. You think
Oh,
about
that would be a horrific respawn.
Aw, terrible.
I'm
The holy water.
No, there's normal water. There's a stream nearby. They'll be fine.
There's unholy water. Drink that.
Yeah.
As I dropped down next to everybody, I was like, well, those kids were part of the sacrifice, correct?
Those
It
were
is
kids
true.
who refused to be sacrificed.
All right. Well, now the party's properly fucked up. I said we just do whatever we want from now on. Not like it can get any worse. We already instructed the sacrifice.
I think we should get back inside before the penguins make it through their meal.
That's true. Back up the ladder, up the rope, or hop
You
back
guys
in the window.
head back, and as you get up there, you see around the side of the castle is a polar bear that seems to be killing some of the penguins by the window. What do you want to do?
By the
I'm
window.
They're not our penguins.
Nature at work.
Okay, maybe front door.
Are there more windows down?
You can try to pick. You
way?
can try to
Was there
pick
just
one where you
window
are.
in there?
Yeah. You can try to pick one into the same hallway if you'd like, Savannah.
Yeah. I'll throw a
I
light.
feel like we could
to
just smash
assist.
through it.
Yeah, you can smash through it too.
Oh,
Easy.
okay.
No roll required. Just smash a
Why-
window.
I guess.
I thought
You want-
this was supposed to be stealthy.
Break stuff.
Okay, I can pick it. No, you don't need to
You like
smash it.
exit the smashed window and try to pick it. No, I'm just joking. I mean, it's fine. You
Oh,
guys,
and-
I would say that Savannah was already inside by the time. Like, she just smashed through a window and is like, "What?
Okay.
What's wrong with you?" It's fine. There's no one in this hallway. We cleared it. This is no need to be
Yeah.
stealthy here. Sorry, Savannah. I apologize. I don't want to undermine the fact that your character made a decision. It's totally fine. All right, yeah, you're back inside the castle. What do you guys want to do?
Close the windows so the polar bear doesn't get in.
That is no longer an option at this particular window. But you guys are good to go. What do you want to do?
Can I class mending?
We can just. Oh yeah.
It takes
It is going to
Ah.
take you at least a half hour to mend a broken window back together.
Well, we can
I
just
mean,
go
it
up back
repairs
out of
one
this
inch
hallway.
at a time, though. Like,
Yeah,
that's...
but it's like a big window. You know, like see,
There's two of them.
there's 30 inches of glass there. You gotta. I mean,
It's a group effort. I also have mending, and I think Silver. I think also has mending.
Oh yeah. So at least just 10 minutes.
Yeah, we
You
worked
wanna-
together.
and in fact, you guys work so efficiently. I'll give you 5 minutes if you want to mend this window.
Definitely. If someone else can close the far
But
window while
I
we're
want
working on it.
I want all of you to make dexterity saving throws and not to cut your fingers on glass as you hold it up and somebody mends.
Okay.
Sikes, Silver, Liv, give me dex saves.
Yeah, that's a 3.
All right, you're gonna get cut on the glass,
Oh,
Liv.
I thought you said everybody might
Got
have
22.
or my roll.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled
Liv,
terrible.
Liv, you will take 2 damage. Oh no, none for you, Alpha. Liv, Tanner, and Chesh. Yeah, Chesh and Tanner, you're fine. Liv, you'll take 2 damage from broken glass, and you have old lady hands, so they just bleed everywhere. So now the glass is like, it looks like a Safe Light commercial. Like the window is in place, but there's also like bloody fingerprints on the window, and there's like
I definitely
cracks
would
running
like
all
to
the way
take
through
out
it.
my fingerprints. No
Yeah,
way.
you're
I'm
like-
gonna wipe
you're
that
like,
shit away.
No. Yeah. We're done with that. All right, guys, what do you want to do?
I'll wipe it with the meat curtain.
We should become carpenters, honestly. We should go back to the. Well, should we even go back to the party? Should we just keep exploring, guys? What should we get?
There is a kobold that needs to be discussed with.
Yeah, very threatening.
We need to do 2 things. We need to find Ezra's coffin, and we need to find the portal that goes into the Moonstone.
Okay.
Chesh, if you can move your camera just down a little bit.
I feel like both of those are gonna not be on the main party floor.
But, I
No,
mean,
I agree.
Yeah, I think back down and
It may
we might
be
need to
beyond
go.
the door that I saw but did not go through because you were in the cell area.
Oh yeah, there's sewer and cobalts the other way, but it seems like we might need to go that way. Or we can go up. Don't these stairs go up?
Oh, they do go up. There might be a portal up.
yeah.
But we know the coffin's down, right? We were told that.
That's what we do, yeah.
And
I'd
if
have time to go through the portal and rescue the professor if Ezra's no longer a threat.
Yeah.
And if
Go ahead.
no, you first.
Let's go. That's what I was gonna say.
I were building my castle, I would want to put everything in one room to be as efficient as possible.
So you say down?
I suspect that the portal is in the room, if not close by to the coffin. That's my suspicion, but I can't say for certain.
Make an Arcana check.
What do you...
Sure.
Oh. Sniff, which way do you think we should go? Up or down?
That would be nice to like kill that kobold.
That's a nat one.
Yeah, pretty much anywhere there's vampires. I mean, he was guarding something, otherwise he wouldn't tell us to not go there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the stairs were so hidden, so
There's also this other
no one
side
would tell
of
us
the castle.
where they were.
You can go back out to the party area, or you can go up or down the stairs. Which would you like to go?
I think we all voted down.
It's yeah, down.
Oh, except
Oh.
Sikes, I'm sorry.
No, down's
Sikes
what
got
I
picked
want.
up, because
Well, I was just, is
down when you
Ezra,
want. Okay, good.
is Ezra more of like a sewer-based kind of guy, or a loft kind of based kind of guy? But sewer, let's go sewer.
I mean,
Oh,
it's where
I'm
he
only saying down
belongs.
because I thought we were told that his coffin was down.
Okay.
You were,
Sweet.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Then
we
hell
voted
yeah.
okay.
Linda,
Let's go down.
Easy.
You know that his coffin is located. It was told to you by an NPC that the coffin is located in the Necrocore, and the Necrocore is in the center of the castle.
Yeah. His butler that wants us to kill him told us it was down.
Down we go. Back to that cobalt goblin
Down.
or cobalt vampire.
Yeah. You guys head to the stairs, and you're going to go ahead and head deeper into the dungeon. And you come out in the main stairs area. Let's get rid of these children who are no longer there. And, yeah. You guys are now in the main area, or in the main staircase. Where would you like to go? Would you like to go to the kobold door, or would you like to go, through those things to the far door over here?
I think I at least want to see what's through the far door.
Yeah.
Since we know that there's a pit and despair through the other door.
Well, it's not. It's a long hallway, but you saw that there were arrow slits, and like it was like a murder
I
hallway.
heard Pit of Despair.
Yeah, no, it definitely felt like pit of despair. So let's see the other pit of despair and decide
they're
which
not
one
wrong.
is less
There are-
despairy.
There are
Right.
vampire kobolds with arrows. Like, it's not fun.
I'm kind of partial to breaking through the back wall over here. Just wondering how much time that would take. I like going through walls.
Yeah, I'm
I think Silver is gonna go at least take a step towards this door and then realize everybody's going that way, and then follow them.
I love it.
He's just laser focused right now.
Yeah. You're more than able to. You want to open this door here? Who's opening it?
I'll look around, I
Is it
guess.
locked?
Get locked?
Yeah.
I wiggle the knob. Is it not?
It's
Is it locked?
it's locked, but it has a keyhole.
Okay.
That-
We got this again, Silver. The light on my thingy with you.
You turn around and realize Silver's at the
I
other end of
can't-
the
I
hall.
can't do
like,
without-
she's like looking at you guys. You guys
Very
just decided
dependent.
to go the other way without talking to Silver, and Silver's like, whatever, and follows. All right, you don't have to follow Silver if you don't want to, but I assume.
I don't think Silver's just more whatever. He's just so laser focused because tonight, as far as he is concerned, has been kind of a shit show, and he's so laser focused on making it not a shit show that he's okay, I'm just gonna compartmentalize. We'll stuff everything down because that's healthy, and just deal with it later. But then seeing everybody turn, he'll be oh, we're going this way. Okay. in understanding now.
Does he answer Savannah's plea for more light?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Okay, cool.
You're able to go ahead and roll. Just get with advantage. Go ahead.
Oh. The first roll not great. Here comes the second. Oh
It's
no.
coming. Oh, I don't see it. Sorry. What is it?
It's the same.
Ooh, 2 8s. Yeah.
We're both 8s.
You're not able to pop the lock. It's difficult. The lock appears to be older than the other locks that you popped in this castle. This room is important.
Maybe you can
I
Eldritch
shoot
Blast
it?
it open? My pick does not seem to be working.
Do you Eldritch Blast? That would be only Sikes has that spell. Sikes, do you just blast the lock?
I mean, Sniff's got a gun.
Yeah, I was gonna shoot it.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll it.
16.
16 hits, and
Yeah, okay. And
the block blows
well,
off of the things as you trigger a blast. It echoes off the cavern as you blow the lock out of the door. And you see that you're able to reach in and pull the bolt out as you blow a hole in it, and the door is unlocked.
That's so much easier, but it is entertaining to watch you put sticks in the keyhole.
Thank you. I'm glad it can be of some amusement to our stoic turtle.
Sorry.
Well, who's first to go inside?
I'll walk in.
You
since I
blasted it
kinda,
open,
Yeah, I
Sniff.
blasted
You
it
go.
open. I'll take a step in, kind of look around.
I'll
Sniff.
follow Sniff.
Sniff and Silver, you step up to the door, and Sniff, you push the door open, and you look inside, and you see a large chamber, and there is like an easy chair to one side in the far corner, and there's a misshapen woman sitting in the chair, and she has a small jewelry box on the stand next to her, and it's playing a simple tune. A jewelry box is like just one key rotating knob turn tune as it goes. And you see inside the chamber to the other side is some sort of large dais, and in the center of it is some sort of like, it's not exactly a portal, but it's a hole. And at each of the intervals you see symbols matching all the way around the outside of the hole, but the dais has been cracked down the center. This once magical artifact has been broken, and you think you can see directly into the hole itself. Sniff, make a wisdom saving throw. I think Silver, you're behind him. I think you need to make it as well. Or Sniff's a big guy. He may be blocking your view of the door, if I'm not mistaken, if he's just in the doorway. So let's just start with
That's
Sniff.
an 8.
Sniff, as you're standing there, you are drawn to the hole. You just want to see what's in it. And you begin to move into the space, drawn inexorably towards the hole. Silver, you see
guys,
Sniff
I'm
begin
gonna-
to move into the chamber. What do you say, Sniff?
Hey guys, I'm gonna go jump in that hole right there. I'll see you guys later.
You're gonna do... No, I don't think
don't
that's
like
a good
that.
idea.
It's a terrible idea.
Yeah,
Grab
it
him,
seems like,
grab
it
him.
seems like a pretty decent idea, actually. I mean, you know.
So I would like to cast protection from evil and good on Sniff.
I'm gonna say this. You guys can rush forward. People are gonna get actions here. Protection and evil and good. Yeah. So go ahead and throw it in VTT.
Yeah, Silver suspects that this is like kind of a charm effect.
Yeah.
So he's casting this on Sniff. And, yeah.
Can't be
So-
charmed. Yeah. Frightened or possessed by them. Yeah, aberrations. Yeah, and it can't be charmed. Does it stop charm effects already in progress?
No.
It says right here, if the target is
Yeah.
already charmed,
They have
frightened,
advantage.
the target has advantage on a new saving throw against the Revnant. Yeah, so it's not going to stop him, but he will have advantage on the next throw. Who else is doing? Liv, I think you said grab him. You're able to run in and grab him as well.
Yeah, I'd like to reach in and try to be as fast as I can to grab him and pull him back.
Touch. So Liv and Silver, both of you have to enter the chamber. Silver, you have to touch him to give him that spell, and Liv, to grab him, you're gonna have to touch him as well. So both of you have to enter the chamber. Both of you also make the wisdom saving throw, which is gonna be way better for the two of you, I assume.
I have advantage against charmed too.
Yes, you do. Actually, I don't even.
That's
You're
what it
like
is.
you're an elf on top of being a cleric. Fuck.
It's
Yeah,
20 to begin
You're
with.
fine. Just don't worry about it. You're good.
I'm grabbing it. I put my hand
the
right
call
in this
of the
little.
nether regions is not for you. You know, you're good.
I'd like
this
to
nether
put my
region.
hand when I grab him on the hole in his back. Doesn't he still have like a weak spot on his shell?
No,
Yeah,
I
he
think
does.
it healed after he recovered.
Oh, did it recover?
No, he kept
Yeah.
the scar.
Yeah, you
No,
kept
Jack
the
healed it on
turtle
me.
star. Oh, I did.
Oh.
Yeah, you healed it on me. I asked
Oh,
about
I
it and you said
did.
no, it's gone.
Oh, did you want to have the scar? If you want to have the scar, you've got a scar,
No.
bro. Oh, you got
Okay,
a
cool.
scar,
The
bro.
scar's
Yeah,
definitely
fuck
still there.
that. Okay, the
Okay.
scar's there. Yeah, put a
I'm
thumb
definitely
in that.
grabbing him by his scar so that it like gives it a little bit of a jolt and like a little bit of extra adrenaline there.
There's some nerves in the scar. You're like, ah.
Yeah. I'm going for the nerves and I'm trying to yank. them
Have you
back.
ever seen an old woman grab like a young person's ear? Like it's that kind of thing where it's like a full twist because she just doesn't understand how flesh works anymore. Apparently, sorry, I have grandmothers. Anyways, yeah. So you just kind of grab him by the scar. It jolts you enough that you're able to make the save again now with advantage. Sniff.
Doop and doop. Okay, so that's an 18.
That passes. You're good.
7.
Okay.
You're good.
Woo!
You're approaching the hole, and
Oh.
you see that the woman is still in the chair.
Oof,
And she's
Liv,
just
it's,
gonna-
It's still sensitive.
It's a good thing.
It's still new.
Everybody out.
So,
Tempting,
Yes,
isn't
okay.
it? The woman says to you.
me?
To all of you. She's just like,
Oh.
it's tempting.
I
just
would like to run out.
jump down into that hole. You just run out?
You
Yeah,
shut
sure.
your pie hole, and I'll
You
run
just
out.
run out of the room, yeah.
Yep.
You notice that there's another door here.
Ah, damn it.
Oh,
That's
shit.
okay. We can go back in with plugged ears.
I think it's plugged eyes, but yeah.
Either or.
There's
I
no
got
reason
blind
to...
and
Plugged eyes
deafness.
and ears.
You have no idea how the charm effect comes to it, but yeah. Yeah. So Silver exited, Sniff, so everybody's like, oh. And she literally like says that as you guys all exit the chamber. The door
Can
is
I,
still
like-
open.
Leave the door. Like, we can talk to you from here.
It's not very dramatic.
I feel like it's more dramatic because you can't see us and we can't see you.
I suppose.
It's like telepathy, but not really.
You hear an invisible eye roll.
Are you native to Revon?
The fact that you even call it Revon tells me everything I need to know.
What do you call it?
The elves that lived here before called it Erevan when they journeyed from other worlds. That eventually became bastardized after I believe it was 3 apocalypses that happened here. And then Revon from the old Sylvan became Revon. I lived in the world even before it was called that.
You could have just said yes.
Time's a little bit hard to tell for me now.
What's with the music box?
Oh, this was my father's music box that he gave to me.
It's very lovely. You want to turn it off?
Oh,
Please.
I suppose. She turns it off.
Oh. That was much easier. I didn't anticipate that.
We're trying. You can imagine what we're trying to find.
Oh,
If we
no.
enter now.
It's not the music box that's causing that. Don't worry. The hole itself is a hole in reality to the outside world. There are creatures and monsters beyond out there that seek to feast upon the life of everything here. This device was an attempt to stop that. That
You may turn it
failed.
back on.
Can't be
I
turned
no
on.
longer cast issue with it.
If you look and see the hole, and if you pass through this chamber, you must master yourself, or be called to be consumed by the eldritch abominations from beyond.
I'm gonna turn to Sniff. You can pass through that room now with little issue. The spell that I cast on you prevents you from being charmed.
So should I go like look at her? Like, you want me to go in?
Perhaps try to open the door on the other side.
Okay.
See if it's locked.
Yeah, Sniff. Just if you say so, you're the smart
Yeah,
one.
you're not under the spell while it lasts, which it's gonna last for how long does
10
it
whole minutes, baby.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're able to do like a little awkward walking across the teacher's room, master yourself, or be baited into the hole. Yeah, that's what happened.
Sniff doesn't
Sorry?
understand how this works, so he has the hardest concentration phase you could imagine as he walks across this room.
Yeah, no, I mean, you see everything. It's just it's a large cavernous chamber, and there's clearly some sort of broken magical device with this hole in reality at the center. And there's just a woman just sitting there on her thing, and she's just like a sad elderly woman. And I mean sad. I don't mean she looks sad. I mean she has a sad face, okay? She's not ugly, she looks sad. Her emotions are sadness. Okay, there we go. Good. Nailed it. You go to the far door. The door opens on this side. It appears to have a lock. You're able to unlock it, the latch on this side, and open up. And Sniff, you see a long hallway. You see a stairwell that leads upwards. And you see that there is a 15-foot pool of what appears to be pure blood just below your feet.
Can I take my musket and dip it in to see how deep it is? But I'm gonna stop at the flint.
Ooh, yeah. Okay. As you dip your musket into the blood, the musket will be seized by the blood itself as the blood reaches out, and you see spectral blood hands come out and start seizing the musket and pull it back from yourself. Make an athletics check to pull back the musket from the blood.
Athletics check or saving throw?
I'll let you do a strength saving throw to pull on it. That's basically what it is.
Really?
Ooh, no. Yeah, you lose the musket. It gets dragged into the pool of blood.
Sniff looks down at the pool. We should find a different way.
What happened?
What do you see?
I may have armed our enemy.
Lost an arm?
Explain.
So
Yeah.
a hand comes out of the pool of blood, made entirely out of blood. It makes a finger gun and goes pew at you, and then descends back into the water. Sniff.
I gave the blood a gun, and it wants to shoot me.
Can we
That was
break
silly.
this pool?
I
spill that out?
have an idea. Can I see Sniff from where I am?
With the door, I would say yeah. Why not? Yeah, with the door open. Yeah, you can probably eyeball him just around the corner. Sorry. Oh my god.
So I'm gonna look at Sikes for a second. You can fly over the pool of blood, so you won't need this. Will you be offended if I choose not to include you in my next cast?
No, go ahead.
Alright, so I still have Water Walk prepared.
Okay.
Which means I can cast it on basically like the group. And we can walk across any liquid surface.
Quicksand and lava. Solid ground, yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I was saying molten lava can't take out 10 willing creatures you can see. I mean, it's 10 willing creatures. You can definitely cast it on Sikes anyways.
Well, right, but he can fly.
Is this a...
It is not concentration.
That's what I was going to ask. Did you drop concentration on Sniff?
It is not concentration, so I don't need
Perfect.
to.
Yeah, you had that ready. I appreciate that. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Now I looked and I was like, I saw it and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, water walk. It works. You can walk across the surface of liquids.
So you want me to keep going, or?
We will attempt to follow behind you. I believe Liv and I will be fine, but I'm worried about our other companions.
Maybe we should all tie ourselves together.
Okay, how about I
The rope.
stand outside the room and
Are you guys-
you help other people?
I suppose there's like no direct reason for you all to talk to me, but like, you know, you don't want to talk about the history of the hole in the ground. I mean, cool, yeah, whatever. I'm
Can
not-
you
guys
cover
have
it up?
reason to-
Yeah, no,
Do you
it's
have, like,
cool, it's cool. I guard the hole. I'm the hole guarder, so it's all good.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
could you
almost
cover
let
it?
me walk in.
No, it's a hole in reality. I mean, I suppose you could put a top over it, but like,
Yep. You have one?
not on me. Like,
Unfortunate.
I don't know.
I mean, are you guarding people from it, or are you guarding it from people? Because like
I'm-
you almost just let me like kind of walk in there.
No.
feel
I
like
mean,
you're
I don't care if you are eaten by the hole from reality. I'm gonna kill anything that comes out of it. You know what I mean?
You can kill the things that come out of that hole.
Oh yeah, 100%. I can kill all of you. Super easy. You guys are nothing.
How do we convince you to leave your post? What do you want?
You'd have to ask about my long, extended backstory, though, and none of you want to hear that.
Oh my god. Liv will take a seat, like just like Indian style, like legs crossed, her eyes get wide, she like feigns interest and it's like, tell me it all, and like throws her arms back and sits.
It all started
Like
the
you
first
guys
time.
go on without me. We'll be here. Come back in a few.
All right, so Liv is in the room. Who else is entering the room as
Or I
people are
sat
water
Liv right
walking?
outside the door.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
I don't wanna
yeah,
look
way to establish. Okay. I was set here to guard my post by Ash.
Oh, the squid bear.
I'm not familiar with this terminology.
He has many names.
You call him Squid Bear now?
Yeah, everyone's calling him squid bear.
This is chosen epitaph.
Is it? Oh, good, cool. Oh wait, Squid Bear. It's not really. I mean, I eat bears.
And why do you
I've eaten
why do you
squids.
listen to
It's not
Squid
like-
Bear?
Well, I don't want to listen to Squid Bear. I'm trapped and chained to this place magically.
Why did Ash keep you like that?
Well, he wanted me to guard this, and he also wanted to torment me for all time, since I failed to kill him.
Yeah, squid bears are jerks.
Yeah. So why don't you just let the monster out?
My father didn't want that to happen.
Very
He was
brave of you.
Lord Oedipus Lot. My father and my mother were great warriors. They were kingfisher knights that rode to battle to defeat Kamaclavan, the greatest demon lord that ever lived. But it turned out that Kamaclavan had a plan. He had done his evil deeds in an attempt to save the world. And when he died, he laughed at all of the heroes. He laughed at us and told us, now you must make a choice. Do evil yourselves, or let the evil from beyond into this world. We chose to try to seal the world. Our greatest scientist built this artifact, the Matrix of Suffering. The idea was that this artifact could torture a single individual, and his suffering would be a stand-in for the suffering of a whole world, magnifying it, so that only a single individual must suffer to keep that which was at bay. But it just needed more and more. We chose to go after the races that helped Kamaclavan in the first place. The orcs, the goblins, the trolls, the giants, the evil races of this world. We made them suffer so that everyone else could live kind, bold, generous lives. And then Ash and Scree and fucking Chuck Angus came. They killed my father.
Can I insight check her story?
Yeah, go ahead.
18.
Not gonna lie to you, Liv. If a DM talks for that long, it's probably true.
I talked to Friar Fair for multiple episodes.
That's actually, you know what? You know, there's shit don't mean shit in Revon Gothica. Okay, yeah. No, I mean, I guess the thing is, you can't see her, but even with an 18, like, you know, it appears she's trapped in this room for quite a while. Like, it's just coming out of her. You know what I mean?
Aw, poor thing. Okay, how do we get her out?
So, hold on. So you got punished. Why is Ash punishing you? It seems like he killed your parents. That's not punishment enough.
Well, I seeked to end him.
Oh.
I merged with one of the keys in the Matrix of Suffering and became the Dragon of Jealousy. And
What?
I tried to kill him. I was there for the end of the world, and I survived it. And then he captured me when I tried to kill him at the end. And I was not strong enough to defeat him. He broke me to the will and put me here to guard this hole in reality.
So if you're free, would you try again?
To kill him? Of course.
Oh, interesting.
Although I would seek allies. He is beyond me.
Yeah, lean over to Liv. Yeah, we gotta free this person right now.
Yeah. I don't have remove curse on me.
You should know that this form keeps me sane. If the other two dragons of jealousy that encumber my form, well, I am mercurial at the best of times, ever since my rider's death, my father.
So if we like lesser restoration you, can you leave the room? But
You
not
may need...
quite go back to your normal dragon form?
Yeah, you may need stronger magics than this. I am sure they are here inside the castle somewhere.
The dragons?
No. Magic able to free me.
Oh.
Who are the other two dragons?
She holds up and you see that there are... What?
Who are the other two dragons?
I am 3 in 1.
Oh. Interesting.
Were you always a dragon?
Oh, yes. My mother was a great dragon, and my father was her rider in the First War. And she died.
Congratulations.
And then my father... I was born first, and then my father took to riding me. And I will never forget when
Don't
he
say.
died.
Jack.
Go ahead and do
Amazing.
insight check. Insight check it. Insight check it. Insight check it!
I'm laughing at. Okay, we'll let that slide.
No, we're not letting anything slide. Insight check. She had phrasing. She knew what she was saying.
Oh. Sad
Darn.
day. I'd like to look
Also,
in my
she
inventory
did
for anything I
say-
have to give her.
She did say her father's name was Oedipus Lot, if anyone wants to be a scholar here.
Oh, gross.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Well, in effort of freeing you, would you let us pass without this whole...
Oh yeah, I
causing
don't
us
give a
harm?
shit. Yeah, see ya. Peace. Have a good one. You find a key and she like throws out her foot and you see that at the end of her there's like a chain attached to her foot with a manacle with a keyhole. She's like, come down, find me. All good.
We try to pick it
Sniff,
now.
Can you shoot it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Her
Or
poor
that.
foot. We can mend your foot.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. It's not like, it's more metaphorical magic. It's like a bound to a curse that's to a specific item that needs to be recreated with it. So if you shoot it, I might turn into like my true form and then just like have to kill you until I can go back to normal, that kind of thing.
So only
So-
the key can release it correctly?
You could try to pick it, I suppose. There's definitely a magical element. If you fail, I think there may be severe consequences.
How about this? I have kept this spell in my back pocket.
I love that statement. Wherever it's going, it's wonderful.
I could try to remove this curse for you.
Is it like a... Go ahead and throw it into VTT chat, please.
It's literally like remove curse.
Yeah, 3rd level abjuration.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm curious. It's possible that you may be able to do that if I reject the key. If it does, the key of jealousy will be removed from me. There's a possibility that I may die, however, as I have lived even beyond the confines of a silver dragon's life. I have
Would
lived
that
for...
upset you?
Do you want to take that risk?
I would. Although, it seems a shame to not kill Ash.
Agreed.
Would you like to try?
Would you want me to?
Can you go find the key first? Like, I mean, you guys all might die, so, like, I'm just stuck here. But it'd be nice to try, I suppose. I also have no idea if this is going to work, to be entirely honest with you. What level?
Do you know
of...
what the key looks like?
Yes, it's in the shape of kind of like a. It looks like a green, like just a big jailer's key that's green.
Alright then.
I'd like to look at the unicorn and ask if the unicorn knows where the key is.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You. Sorry, let me get a unicorn voice. Banana.
I know where the key is. But your heart is chaotic and wild. While I like these elements, you are not truly evil, and so I shan't tell you.
Okay, well, have fun rotting in that cell. I guess we'll go look for the jail cell key.
If you open this door, I shall tell you. Shall tell you? Shall tell you. There we go.
Can we tell if he's changed? Does he have anything on his foot or anything?
No, he is free in the cell. He would be free in the castle if you open the door.
He's doing no harm behind the cell. Let's
Yeah.
just leave.
What if we like unlock the door and then relock it so it technically was open, but we didn't let him out?
Hey, that's exactly the loophole we need with these vampires.
I mean, we do have a giant pit that maybe we can push him into if all else fails. And a lady that could technically kill him, right, if she becomes a threat to her.
Oh yeah, she is all powerful.
All powerful is a strong term, but go ahead. What do you guys want to do?
Who got the voice on?
Oh,
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Should we
guys
try
wanna-
to get?
Do you guys want to think about it and take a
not
quick
open
break? It's 10. Actually, it's 10:20. Do you want to take like a 10-minute break? I know we already took one in the episode. Do we want to take one now at the third mark, or what do we want to do? Or you just guys want to make a decision?
I'm very hesitant to let him out.
Yeah, or to get more.
I agree.
Yeah, me too. I think that that's just bad news bears.
Water
feels
Walk
like
is still
trap.
also like under things. If you guys just want to leave
1
the
hour.
cell and proceed to 1 hour. Oh, you got plenty of fucking time. Sorry.
We can let him out and run to the other side of the water if he becomes problematic. Like,
Why
I
are
don't
we risking that anyway?
Yeah.
because if he tells us where the key is, then we get a really powerful being on our side to fight through the rest of the dungeon.
But we have to. We're already on the scavenger hunt for like multiple items. Like adding one more, I don't think is gonna be problematic.
True.
Yeah, I just think she'd be helpful as well.
No, like I'm saying, let's go look for the key.
Oh, yeah, but that's fighting half the dungeon without her.
I would.
Those are my pros and cons.
I think we would still have to go through it to get the key anyway.
I would say this, like, if you, like, this is not, well, it would change a lot of significant things. I don't know that it would change your situation immediately, Liv. How about that? I'm
not
saying
do
you're
it if
you're
the
still gonna have to
party
dungeon a
wants.
little bit. I'm not. Yeah. If you it's up to you guys what you want to do. I do want to make a decision and move on though. Is what I want to say. Like I think you guys we've contemplated her enough. Even though I'm the one that pushed for you guys to hear her backstory. Sorry.
So let's move on.
All right. So Liv, Silver, and Sniff are fine. Sikes, Alpha, and Savannah, as you enter the chamber, make a wisdom saving throw.
Did we want to tie ourselves together? I know that was mentioned. Too late. Okay.
I got a 4.
Sikes, you are
15.
immediately drawn towards the thing. 15, Alpha, you're following him. Savannah, give me yours just so we know who's going for the hole. 15.
I'm on a 15.
Yeah, you're fine. Savannah and Alpha, you can try to grab Sikes. Sikes, you're dragged towards the hole and you hear a whispering sound come over.
Oh, this jumping in that hole sounds like a really good idea, guys. I think Sniff was on to something earlier.
Yeah, I'll try to grab him.
Yeah, go ahead and make a grapple check.
Definitely, yeah.
I guess
Was
with
that
an assist from
athletics?
Savannah. No, it's I guess you make an athletics
Yeah.
check.
Athletics.
Or sorry, it's just a straight strength check. My bad.
Oh.
And Sikes, give me a dex or strength, whichever you'd like.
You said with assistance?
Oh, yeah, with assistance, so that's
Oh, okay.
14. Yeah, Sikes powers out of your arms and heads towards the hole.
Can I run
He
and
did
tackle him?
athletics though, not
Yeah,
strength.
I was gonna say, like, do you
Oh
want me
yeah,
to do
make a strength
athletics
check.
or-
Make a strength check.
It's
Actually,
a strength check, okay.
or a dex check, whichever you'd prefer. Which I don't know the chat.
10.
All right, with advantage, you're able to grab him
You
by the
don't
collar.
prefer. Don't get out of our gas.
Yeah. So you guys see on the floor that Alpha and Savannah have wrestled Sikes to the ground as he's sitting there trying to go for the hole.
I'll help them drag him over.
Yeah. You're able to drag him over, and as you guys begin to move onto the blood, as you pass through the gateway, you see that, it stops. Like, as he moves past the gateway and away, Sikes is able to just sort of pop out of it.
Well, thank you for that. I don't know.
As you guys step onto the blood, however, spectral hands begin to emerge out of the blood. As you, they attempt to grab onto you, but you see that the water walk spell, you're able to literally just put your foot on top of the hands and push them back down into the blood as they grab onto you. You're fine. Like, it's a little bit uncomfortable. They try to grab your ankles, but as you're able to just like lift your foot high, you're like able to high step onto the stairs. Silver, as you approach and touch the stairs, did you do that?
Yeah, why not?
All right. As you approach and touch the stairs, you put your foot on and some sort of lever triggers and the stairs turn into a chute as they go flat. And it appears that everybody would have been fallen down the stairs and gone into the blood, typically.
Oh gosh.
Oh shit.
So it's like a
Thanks,
chute.
lady.
Like going down?
Yeah, towards the blood.
Oh, I see. So these are sorry. It's a little odd. So these stairs are going up, not down.
Correct. So you
Okay.
think that you may be coming to this trap from the opposite direction from its initial intention and setup.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at Sikes. I think your broom is useful here.
I
Could
just
you
lounge, I can
ferry
put my
us
hand
across?
Oh, I guess I could. No. Pick everyone up one by one. Take those stairs.
Yeah. You're just picking up people one by one. People are able to hang onto the broom, and just if you take your time, you're able to fly up. And you guys see that in the next portion, just before it, let's back you up just a touch there, Liv. You're able to see that in the next portion, you're not able to stand on the stairs because they stay as a chute. After a little bit of time of you all at the top of the stairs will pop back into their normal form, but you suspect they're still triggered. You see in front of you is just a blazing buzzsaw in this pathway. It's very difficult. There's two saws in the middle of the pathway. They are just spinning indefinitely there as you guys are standing.
Which way are they spinning?
Opposite directions to each other. The left one is right, and the right one is left.
Are they like columns? Can we jump over or crawl under?
Yeah, you could attempt to slip through the blades if you'd like. There's kind of like 3 blades, and they're at different pathways. So there's ones directly above the ground, ones at a midsection, and ones at the top section. And the tips are almost touching each other, but they're not quite. You can try to kind of dive in between, middle, or over. Or you could have somebody try to throw you. Sikes, you can probably fly directly through the middle of the blades, but it would require just some sort of like I suppose just some sort of dexterity flight save for you just to kind of pass through it. But it's not difficult because you could pass through the opening just by floating through. Everybody else, like, you're not making contact with the ground, so you may have to dive through them if you want to do that.
Do we have any spare items? Can we try to jam them?
You
I
can
don't
definitely do that.
think we have anything of that size or amount.
No levers around.
I think just jamming one would be good enough.
Quarterstaff. I don't think it's going to be that helpful.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of the beast tooths. I don't know how strong they are.
You can attempt to use the length of the quarterstaff to touch this, to shove it into the mechanism if you want. You can see that the saw spins on a mechanism, so you can touch one of the saws if you wanted to pick one of the 6 saws to go. Just imagine that there's 3 saws stacked on a plane, ceiling, middle, bottom, and they're all across right here as they're spinning away.
Do you think you could Eldritch Blast them, Sikes?
I could. I don't know how helpful it might be. I could do that, but first, what's like this part? Like, what are the where the buzzsaws are being held? What is that made of? Is it made of?
There's like a
stone or-
flat little slit, and the saw goes into the stone, so you only see half the saw. You see that there's like a middle mechanism at the center that's spinning, and you see gears rotating. You could probably try to stick the staff into one of the gears if you'd like.
Would Mold Earth be able to
Ooh.
shift the stone to like make it crinkle or something to have it just block and jam itself?
Yeah, as you mold earth, you try to mold earth, and it kind of comes down, and the saw starts chopping through the earth as it goes through. But as you mold earth into the middle of the mechanism, you're able to jam up the gears, and the blade stops. Do you want to do that for each of them, or just one of them?
Hell yeah, each of them.
Okay, you're able to use the cantrip to start blocking in blades, and there's this cranky as the material just blocks the internal gears, and the saws come to a stop, and you guys are able to crawl through easy enough.
Well done.
Thank you. I have other tricks besides Eldritch Blast. I swear.
Alpha's very impressed.
Yeah.
You never cease to amaze.
Go down.
All right, you guys come around the next corner, and you see that there is a large Gothic statue that is breathing fire down a hallway.
Is it also made of stone?
Yes.
Ooh, can I close the mouth with the knife?
Yeah, you can mold earth, and it shuts, and then it's going to,
Yes.
as it builds up, you see the glowing rubies on its eyes begin to glow as there's nowhere for the fire to go. The entire statue will begin to superheat, and it's going to explode. Silver, Savannah, and Alpha make me a dexterity saving throw. Actually, also Sikes. Actually, hallway, I think everybody but Liv.
So I close the mouth.
Unnatural 20.
Yeah, you close the valve, and then this statue began to superheat and explode.
Before the explosion, Sikes is super proud of himself.
Ooh, 19.
Yeah. Okay.
I got a 13.
Duh, fuck? Okay. Sniff, that's a 21. Sniff is the second
but
one.
I'm not on speckle.
Oh shit, that's right. Yeah. Oh man, those were really good.
I did it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, everybody's
Wow.
fine.
We all rolled so
except-
good.
Everybody's
What?
fine.
That's crazy.
Sniff, take 26 points of damage.
Oh, dang
Well-
that.
Oh,
Ouch.
why is it blue?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Because there
It's
was
just-
because there was like max damage and then there was minimum
Oh
damage.
shit! Yeah. It was max
Like
and
some
minimum in
dice
there.
had 6 and
Yeah. That's interesting. I've never seen that before.
Huh.
Oh, that's cool.
That is weird, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you got some crits and some fails in there. Anyways, yeah, the
What is-
statue is no longer breathing fire.
Sniff, what is your max HP?
53.
And what are you? Is that
I'm
your
at
first?
27.
Okey-dokey.
While you guys work on that, you guys see down the hallway that there is a spiked trap, and on the far side there's 2 gargoyles looking down another hallway. Be thinking about that. Give me 2.5 seconds to grab one book. Hold on.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on you.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So what is this? D8 plus. It never adds my like spellcasting modifier. 1d8 plus 6. So that should be another 3, so 15.
So,
that's pretty tasty.
yeah. That do tasting good.
All right, I got it. Oh, we're all set to go. We're good. What do you guys want to do?
I would like to look to Savannah. I think it would be in our best interest if we anticipated traps rather than reacted to them.
Oh, definitely. What did you have in mind?
That we look for traps.
Oh. Okay.
Would you like my
Do we not
assistance,
all have
or-
our eyes open?
I mean,
Yes.
She is right that you can, if you look for traps per se, or say that you generate an active perception check versus a passive perception check. So,
well, I think I found one.
Yeah.
yeah, you found a spike pit. It is a spike pit. What would you like to do about it? You see on the far side that there are 2 stone gargoyles here down the hall as well. They look, as you look at them, they have ruby eyes and they look trap-y. You get that with your passive.
Yeah, that looks like a trap.
Actually,
I think
who
for-
has the highest passive? If I'm not mistaken, it's got to
It'd be, like, for eye.
Savannah. No, it's
Active
perception.
investigation or
Yeah.
Investigation.
perception?
Investigation would be Savannah.
I have an 18 passive
Yeah.
perception.
Goodness.
Yeah, I was about to say Savannah has really good perception too. Yeah, you clearly see that these are what you've seen something similar before. They look like dart traps. Like if you pass the line of the stone statues on the far side, they'll fire darts down the hallway.
Blast
Probably
'em.
poisoned.
If I could fly over.
Those have darts. Mold them again.
Do we have like something to block the darts from coming out of the faces?
I have a shield.
Yeah, I can hover over the faces and put the shield in front. And
Very well.
if you have another one. Oh,
I
actually,
have a shield.
Oh, nice. So we can use both lanes. So Sikes will hover over with the shields.
Okay. As you pass over the spike pit, arcane focus. Yeah. You begin to descend, even as you use the energy and the broom. As you begin to move over the spike pit, you are dragged inexorably down past the lips. You'd have to climb off the broom, but you're being dragged down into the pit with the spikes, towards the spikes. Some sort of force is acting on you to drag you down. It actually feels like items in your clothing are actually being dragged down with you.
Oh, snap. Well, not letting go of the broom. So is there a
The
way
broom
I
is
can
not being
jump
dragged.
back?
The broom is your whole body. Like there are items on your body that are dragging you down, and they're exerting force on you and the broom. The broom is actually the only thing keeping you up as you're starting to float downwards.
Well, then,
And it's actually-
am I able to fly back?
No, it's exerting like a lot of things. You're below the lip now. The spikes are further down, so like let's say it's a 15-foot drop. You've dropped 5 feet below the lip, and it's slowly pulling you down. And it's literally like items on your body are very heavy. Like you feel like you reach back onto your belt and you realize your knife is dragging your pants down.
Wait, knife.
Which do I know which items these are that are dragging me down?
With your passive
Metallic?
investigation, you think it's anything metal on your person is being dragged down into the pit. You have crossbow bolts. There's a metal mechanism on your crossbow. You have a dagger.
I get rid of all that
gave-
stuff then.
Yeah, you're able to just drop it. You have a mirror steel. I don't think there's any metal on your quarterstaff. Yeah, you're able to drop your dagger, your crossbow, and your crossbow bolts, and you fly. You're able to fly back up. It appears that the sharpened spikes at the bottom are magnets.
Oh, they're beyond my skills in sorcery. I have no idea what's going on here.
Yes.
Something's happening with the metal.
Are
side.
you alright?
Barely. That was scary. But yeah, so it was drawn to my crossbow bolts and my dagger. So anything metal, the spikes are gonna get it. So these shields, unless they're wooden, might not be a good idea.
I don't believe mine is wooden.
All right.
I
Well,
think mine is.
Mine is like a nice shield.
well, either way, I'll have trouble ferrying people across if they have metal on them,
I
I got a lot of metal.
have a lot of
Yeah.
metal.
right?
Silver
I
is
was
metal
about
at
to
the
say,
moment.
Liv is literally like in steel armor. Like there seems to be like you're like, it's not that you're dragged towards the field, but you can like it's almost like your teeth are on edge from being close to the magnets.
How do we deactivate magnets? Has anyone encountered magnets before?
Never in my life.
I have no idea how they work.
Would I have? Given things?
What's up?
Things and stuff.
Would I have encountered magnets? Given whose castle this is?
Yeah, I was about to say, if you knew him for a while. You know that he was an artificer, so he's worked with magnets, so you probably saw something at some point.
Would I know how to deactivate one? Or do I know that maybe covering it up would sort of like nullify the pull?
Covering a magnet up won't nullify the pull. What are you thinking there? There are ways to block magnetic fields, but I'm gonna get really sciencey with this here. So if you have anything on your mind, go ahead.
I was just thinking, well, because like you can put enough stuff on top of a magnet, and it'll like
Right,
not be
it'll
able
block the
to
field.
pull through. Yeah.
Right.
So I'm trying to find my like items. There it is.
Isn't blood kind of metallic? What if we take blood from the other pond and fill up this thing full of blood? Then the magnet won't be able to go through all of that liquid that's kind of metallic-ish.
Just take like buckets of it and dump it in.
That's
Yeah.
And then we can walk right over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can use. We don't need all the blood because we can mix with the decanter of endless water and just like half blood. Like
Yeah.
even our work
Actually,
is
you
here.
could probably just fill the whole thing with a decanter of endless water.
But the water's not magnet, like not.
Oh, but then you could walk
metal.
over it no matter what, right? Like the
Yeah.
magnet's not going to pull you through the water.
Tango.
Yeah.
We have 1
Yeah,
hour.
I mean, you guys can like belly crawl along the water.
Just
I'm sorry.
don't get stuck
Yeah,
with like
okay.
strength check
Sorry,
our way across.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's no difference as to why blood versus water in this context, especially with water walk active. Like, you're still going to be dragged down to the water, but you can, like, your water walk means you can't pass through the field, so you can just be like, as you go, or just
You guys
like,
are gonna have to pluck live off of this.
yeah, you guys
Awful.
open. This is clever. Actually.
Roll
I'm not gonna lie.
for
This is
cross.
actually kind of clever. I'm not gonna lie. This is.
Alpha, fill it up.
All right.
The
Guys,
moment
Yeah.
you've always been waiting for.
Fill her up.
Yeah,
Your time
you
has come.
use the decanter of endless water to fill up the hole, and yeah, you guys see like Liv like belly like slug crawling in her like metal armor across like just like you're able to get. I mean, it's all downward force, so it doesn't stop the existing momentum moving across, so it's not comfortable, but the armor holds its shape, so you're not crushed by it. Everybody else is doing kind of similar things. Sniff is in his shell, like pulled down, and you guys are able to get across to the far side. You're floating over.
So as soon as Silver gets across, he's gonna like pull up his shield to take the darts that come his way,
Yeah.
and then he's going to do the same thing here. So, as soon as Liv gets up, she can just block this one with her shield.
Yeah.
If she decides to.
Yips, will do.
Their fire, it continues to fire. You feel
You
it
have to wait for
pinging
me
into
to
the
get
shield.
across.
The weight of it is blocking the mouth though, so it doesn't like hurt you, you know?
We can probably, Silver, if I hold this one, and you're quick enough, you could probably run for the door. Because it looks
Yes.
like.
I was thinking the same thing, but
Yes.
just in case, it needs to be unlocked. I think we should stay here until the door's open.
Oh, yes, agreed.
Okay, let's put you guys there on the map.
So, Savannah, if you would come, I can cast light on your lockpick.
Oh, yes, thank you.
And
As
that's
you
me
push-
giving her
Is
the
the
help
door-
action again.
but it's not locked. It pops right open. Again, you guys
Solid.
discover that you seem to be doing this dungeon in reverse from the directed position. This door is not locked from this side. It's locked from the other side.
Just like we planned.
No,
But,
hey man, if you make
We've
a dungeon,
also made our escape route clear.
yeah, you guys see a long
Assuming
room with
we
a door.
hold water walk.
A door on the far side, and as you approach the door, you see that there's kind of like both these doors are heavy steel doors that appear to like lock from opposite directions. So the other door appears to be actually have a lock on it.
Can use my passive perception or do a perception check to see if there are any traps from this door to the next door?
Go ahead. I mean, you can do passive. You can also just do active if you like. Go ahead and roll actively. I mean, you're not going to lose. Obviously, your passive
Okay.
would be the minimum, I'd say, because I know your passive is so damn good.
Yeah, so my passive is 18.
This is 20 on the roll. You're fine. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As you look up, though, you see that there on the ceiling there are what appear to be what you think are it's a flat ceiling that's about 10 foot. That's about 10 foot up, and all the way down the other end of it. You think that there are some spells cast on the ceiling. Like, you don't think part of the ceiling is real. There's probably some illusion magic at work there.
Oh. I'm gonna tell the casters in our group, being like, the ceiling doesn't look quite all ceilingly, if you know what I mean.
Not a normal ceiling.
What do you guys think?
If that's what your gut
It
says,
not be
that's
the ceilings
probably
I
true.
see out there.
If that's what your gut is telling you, your gut is probably correct.
Weird ceilings.
Everyone go through the hallway. Liv and I will quickly follow behind you.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys are going into the hallway?
Where did I
Yes.
see the ceiling not be the ceiling?
It's like the whole thing.
You see that there's probably like 7 spaces at different intervals all the way along, almost like pillars.
There's a bunch of them.
You can avoid them
Yeah.
easily. You can point them out, Savannah, with a 20 perception. You can point out where they are.
Once
Okay, let's not go under these ones. Point squares that we shouldn't go on.
I'll write them on the thing. Hold on one second. One, two, three,
We just
four,
have to
five,
zigzag a little, y'all.
6, 7. There you go. Yeah, you know that that's where the invisible holes of the ceiling are. Or not, or where you think that there's like a hole and it's an illusion. It doesn't quite match up, you know?
We can, yeah. We'll zigzag. Let's keep going. Oh,
yeah, once everyone is through, Silver is going to like nod to Liv and sort of like duck behind her.
So if everybody's through, Sikes, where are you in the chamber?
I'm right behind Alpha right here.
Gotcha. But this is in the hallway. To get out of the line of fire, you have to move into the other chamber.
Well, they haven't. Well, okay.
Okay.
If they move away,
share
we
the
gotta...
spit.
Yeah.
Yeah, then Alpha will move and yeah.
Yeah, you're able to avoid where they've pointed out the other traps. Just don't step on the circles.
Oh, I see. Yeah, don't.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys see him on there, right? Or do
Yes.
you not see my things?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's adding X's to my squares?
That would be me.
Okay, cool. Whatever.
They're like they blend just enough, so I was like, no.
So
Just gonna...
I'm gonna say this: the bolts come out. Like the holes, there's only 2 holes that shoot darts. If you hold your shield here, there's no force to the dart. It's like a D4. You can just back down the hallway and move out of the way of the streams as they continue to fire at you. And both you and Liv can go
Fabulous.
into the hallway if you'd like.
That was gonna be my plan, so I'm glad it worked out.
Yeah. Okay. So as you proceed down the hallway, you're able to you're able to go into the room. Okay. What do you guys want to do? Savannah, you're at the far door.
yes. I told them to zigzag all the way across. So I just went for it.
Savannah, this is like a submarine door on the far end. It has like 2 bracer necks on both sides. It appears that there's a mechanism that goes into the wall that needs to close to reveal the lock. Otherwise, it's got like a door and like the handle won't spin. So you can't even see a lock there. It appears that like there's 2 brackets, one going this way and one going this way, that need to push down to allow the wheel to spin.
So you need to like strength it together then?
You
Or
can't move
is
the
it missing
brackets.
a component?
Yeah, you think, make me, I suppose, with your passive investigation, you think the other door needs to be shut to open this door. You see the far door on the far end of the room
The
has
one
the
that,
same brackets.
Liv is still coming through?
That is correct.
This may be a bad idea, but Liv, you can shut him up behind you.
Okie dokie.
Everybody
the
be on the watch.
As you shut the door, the wheel on the other end spins, and the ceiling at 10 foot begins to descend. You see that it clacks into place, and Savannah, you see that 2 there's 4 bars that are holding the door shut. 2 of the bars click in, and there's 2 on top that are not clicked in. And you see as you roll the other door on the far side, all 4 bars click on that door. So it's shut. What do you guys want to do? The ceiling is now descending.
Should we stand in the spots that look questionable?
Oh.
That's where the invisible ceiling parts are.
Does anyone have
Can we shine a
magic
light?
check or something that we can see what kind of magic they are?
Yeah, can we shine a light up into?
Yeah, I mean it's still it looks like a ceiling when you shine a light on it.
Oh. How high up is it? Can I poke it, like with my?
Yeah, I mean with your staff, yeah, you can take out your spear and you can poke through the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you poke
Like
into
if I
one of the
click around.
things. No, it goes straight through the wall. The wall, it appears to be illusion magic.
Is there like a spike up in there though? If
There's
I
a
like
space.
click around.
There's a space
There's
up
a
in
space. Okay, I will relay that to the party.
Okay.
Space on the weird
Stand
spots.
on the X's.
Best of luck.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
just is anyone not doing it? Is anyone doing anything else?
No, that sounds like a great plan.
I mean,
Mhm.
yeah. I was
Alright.
I was gonna
And-
move, but nobody has moved yet, so.
Yeah, everybody stands on the X's as the floor descends. As it comes down to you, you guys, your head passes through the invisible barrier, and you see there is a perfect 5x5 cutout for you to sit in. And as it comes down, it is going to descend all the way down, and you see that the large brick is about 5 foot. So it's, it's a 10-foot ceiling, and you realize at the top, you guys are able to step out and climb up into what is now a long hallway with 7 holes in it, and proceed down to the door. As you proceed down to the door, you see that the tertiary brackets have locked into place, and this door will now open.
Ah, guys, I unlocked it. It opens now.
Excellent work.
Well done.
Beautiful.
You guys proceed into a new chamber, and I think this is where we're going to end it. It's about 11 tonight, but let's go ahead and do this. As you proceed into this new chamber, you see that this room is very warm. As you walk inside, you see that there's pipes running up the walls, and you see through a viewport right here into the next room that there is a massive chamber full of blood. And just the entire room on the far side is full of blood. And you see right here that there is some form of door-like mechanism with some sort of contraption. There's pipes running all over the
Good
place.
thing we can
You
walk
feel
across
like
water.
there's some form. Well, the other room is entirely full of blood. Like the room is full of blood, so you don't know
Okay.
what's there.
We
Oh,
just have
gotcha.
to lower it a little, sounds like. And then we can walk
Yeah,
across it.
gotcha.
Just a little bit. Yeah, but there is this giant wheel here, and it also has a submarine style bracket, so you have to close the door to this room to turn the wheel.
And you said that's where we're ending today?
Yeah, if that works, unless somebody wants to turn the wheel.
No, we'll think about it next
Oh,
time.
you guys
think
want to think
about
about
it.
it for next
A
time?
surprise.
You want to
Yeah.
think about it next time? What could happen? It's not like you can see into the... Yeah. All right. From everyone here at the Pen and Paper Pod, it is now 11 o'clock at night. We're going to go ahead and be wrapping up for the night. For the Pen and Paper Pod, and by extension, the Tuscan Shed Media Network, I've been your host, Jack Newman, your DM for this night. I enjoy torturing my friends. That's why I do this, not for a living. And I'm also joined here tonight by Sikes, played by Tanner.
See y'all. Have a good one.
Silver, played by Chesh. You just dropped a flower on
night.
somebody and just walked away. You're like, nah, take your shit somewhere else. It was beautiful.
Cool
I loved
guys
it.
don't look at explosions.
Sniff, you lost your musket. How you feeling about that? I mean, You did
little
poke
sad, but
the
you
blood
know.
monster with your muskets, you know.
I'm a little sad, but you know what? It's okay. You know, I've got 2 good pistols that do really well.
Who figured out my my descending ceiling trap so fast? Was that you, Liv? Did you say go in the holes, or who said go in the holes?
Thank you.
No, that was Liv. Yeah.
think
That's
I said
Liv. Yeah, but I
With
gotta
her
give
spear.
I gotta give credit, man. You were killing Savannah. You were killing Savannah, played by Ange. You were killing the locks tonight. This was not a repeat of Cthulhu Door. I'm just saying. No broken pieces with advantage. All
It's
done.
the magic from silver. It's my little light. I can't pick a lock without the light now. I'm taking silver with me forever.
Okay.
We're now bonded. Sorry.
Yeah. I will say, Liv, do take advantage for the trap. I want to give out some just post advantages. Also, Sikes, take advantage for the mold earth on the saw blades. That was well done as well.
Beautiful.
Who was the water trap? Who poured water into the hole? Whose idea was that you, Silver? I think it was you. Were you, or who said
It was
blood?
you.
Oh, well, I said
What?
blood.
I said
think
blood, but
Yeah, you said blood, and I just didn't want to deal with you guys carting blood piles up. So I said, you guys have a decanter of water. Makes
yeah,
a difference.
someone else mentioned Alpha's decanter.
All right, so Liv, Savannah, and Sikes take advantage, and I want to say Alpha take advantage as well because you didn't open the unicorn jail cell, because that was clearly a trap for you.
Yep. I'm the
'Cause
evil one here.
you were, and that was gonna be the joke that you didn't let me make. No, I'm just joking. You don't know what's happening with him, but anyways, yeah. So I think that's plenty of advantage. I think that's everybody but Sniff gets advantage for tonight. Silver, you take 1 for your rose. I'm
Oh,
so sorry,
okay.
Sniff. I love you very
It's
much.
okay. It's okay. I fell for a lot of things. I almost walked into a hole. I lost my musket, you know.
Hey,
Sniffers have better days.
you're gonna kill things next episode, right? Like you have value for the party. They're trying to get you there to shoot shit. It's perfect. You
Yeah.
know?
You get me there, I'll do the damage.
That's cool. It's cool. From everyone here at the Pen and Paper Pod, and by extension, the Tuscan Shed Media Network. Thanks for listening. We'll be back every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for listening.